So, namaskar everybody and good evening. Some few days before, the Didi told me that I should speak on the sadhana and mind. I'm not a great intellectual, so I would just share some few story, and I think you people will be able to understand what is the mind and the sadhana. Once a great devotee of Lord Shiva, he approached to the Shiva that you have given me so beautiful body, but I don't know how to use this body. So please give me the way so that this body could be properly utilized. The Shiva told that, well, I will give you, but you have to be very careful. The things which I am going to give you, it needs 24 hours action. You have to engage is 24 hours in the action, because its nature is that is always engaged in the action, thinking. It does not rest any moment. And if you will be not able to give it proper action, then what will be happen? It will be start thinking negative, and it will be cause of your degeneration, and it will bring hell to your life. So you have to be very careful. The things which I am going to give you, it needs 24 hours engagement. So are you ready? Then the devotee say, yes, Lord, I want to utilize this body. So then the Lord Shiva told, I am going to give you this ghost. And this ghost, 24 hours, you have to give him action. So now you take him and give him whatever the work you want to, he will do all the work. He will utilize this body and do all the work. So the man took him, and he was a big landlord also. So he thought, so as soon as Lord Shiva boasted him that give him the blessing that come inside his mind, and then he said, the master, give me work. Then that immediately this the devotee, he told, I have 1,000 hectares of land. You please go and plow it and cultivate the rice. The ghost immediately start plowing the land. It's plow the land. It's sow the seed and cultivate the rice, and it harvested the rice. And after just a few weeks, he'd come back to master and say, master, give me job. Oh, you finished that job? Yes, it is done. The master become very happy. Oh, he is very fast and very active. So the master give him another job. Master told him that, okay, I need a beautiful house. You go to the river, collect the stone and the sand, and get cement from the hardware store and build a beautiful house for me. He built the beautiful house within some few days and come back to the master and say, master, give me job, give me work. Oh, he become very happy that, oh, he is very fast doing the work. Then he thought, okay, now you do one thing. You go to the New York City and go to a beautiful mall in the New York City, do a shopping for me, buy a latest model of the Apple cell phone, and bring me back to Dabao. He did it within a minute. And then again asked, master, give me the job. Now the master become very panic that, oh, he finished the job so quickly. Even I could not think the other work, and he finished the job. So now he start getting irritated with this ghost that, oh, what to do, how to handle him. And then the ghost start repeating, give me the work. If you will not give me the work, I will start negative thinking and I will destroy you. Then the devotee become very panic. He ran towards the Lord Shiva, went to him and told to the Lord Shiva, you see, you gave me this. I thought, yes, he will be helpful for me. Well, he is helpful for me, but he worked so fast and he don't rest. 24 hours he worked and he keep on working. He finished the job within weeks, within day, within hour. So I could not imagine that how I can take work from him. So, and now he's threatening me that give me the job, otherwise I will destroy you. I will start negative thinking. Then the Lord Shiva told that, you see, this is the reason I told you, no, you have to be very careful. You have to give him the proper job, proper action you have to get from him. Otherwise, really, he will destroy you. Then the Lord Shiva told, okay, well, he told that the ghost, you go to the jungle, cut a straight bamboo of 5 feet 6 inch bamboo, 5 feet 6 inch bamboo, and it should be a straight bamboo. Bring it here, fix on the earth, and go up and down, up and down. Climb it up, again come down. Again climb it up, come down. So now the Shiva instructed to the devotee that now you give him this job. So he will be 24 hours engaged in the up and down, up and down, up and down. And in between that, whenever you need some other job from him, then just call him and tell him, okay, you do the job. As soon as he finishes the job, again, tell him that now you go up and come down. You climb on this bamboo and do up and down, up and down. Now you tell me what Lord Shiva gave to his devotee. What was that? That Lord Shiva gave to him. It was a mind. The mind has a quality that it does not rest. It functions 24 hours. And the main faculty of this mind is the first main faculty, thinking, thinking, thinking. 24 hours it is engaged in the thinking. The science say in one day, the human being think 50,000 times, minimum 50,000 times. So, what is this mind? Baba defined the mind, that mind is a subtle expression of the crudest matter. This is what is the definition of the Baba, that Baba defined in this way. And further Baba also say in many places, in a many way, Baba defined that the mind is a combination of unit chitta, unit aham, unit mahat, and then the human mind. So this is this combination of all these is the unit mind. So, well, I don't want to go in that definition. Here, let us see this how this mind works. The first is do the thinking. The mind do the thinking. The thinking make the planning. The planning, it's what we plan, we speak. What we speak, we do. And what we always do, that become our the action. That action, when continue that action again and again, again and again, it become our habit. And that habit, it fix our destiny. So this is how our mind work in this physical world, in this psychic world. And so this mind, how he does this thinking? What is that which make the mind always thinking, contemplating, and memorizing how. You know, the further Baba say that the mind, it evolved from the matter because of the physical class, and when it has a physical and psychic class, both, then this mind develop one more faculty with that, we call it the intellect. And today, most of us having this intellect, the developed intellect, or almost all are us having a different state of a different degree of the intellect. And this intellect is now today measured in a different way. We measure this intellect in a form of the IQ. We measure this intellect in a form of the EQ. We measure this intellect in a form of the MQ. We measure this intellect in the form of SQ. So you all are very familiar, I know, that with the IQ and EQ. Is it not true? Yes, I think you all, right? I am not able to see any of you, but I think you people are listening me properly, right? And understanding. Can you respond that yes? Hello?
Yes, Dadaji.
Okay. So this intellect, you know, it is used for the thinking, memory, contemplation, and many other function is there. So this thinking and the memory, this develop our IQ. Now suppose in a class there are 40 students. Out of the 40 students, they score. Out of the 40 students, the 10% of the student, they score 90 to 100% of the marks. And we call them that, oh, he is a student of very IQ. His IQ is very high. And from those 90 to 100%, those who score, from there, all the scientists, engineers, doctors, professors, those who give the new invention and discovery. So those who have the very high IQ people, they come from that category. And then among those students, which is a little bigger number, those who score from 60 to the 90%, they become the manager. They goes in that and the corporate world, and they become the manager. And this manager, they control the engineer, doctor, scientist, because of their management capacity. And now those students, which is little more bigger number, that they goes to the lower middle class people, those who work more with their the body and less with the mind. That is, they goes in the lower white collar job. So, and these people actually control to the manager, and the manager also control to them. It is good vice versa. It is both way. These people work for the corporate world, for the manager, for the in the factory or in the office, and it goes vice versa. And those students who are the dropout student, which is the below the marks, they become mafia. This is the world today. I'm talking very practical thing. I'm talking that. And it is very important to understand the mind, that how the mind is working today. The collective psychology is moving today. So this, now, if we analyze properly, so this mafia, those who score below, this mafia, they become the leader, either the political leader or the trade union leader, in everywhere, whatever or in the corporate world also, they become the leader. This from where? Those who are dropout student having the poorest IQ. And this mafia, they become the leader. And this leader controls the business management, the management people, the corporate people, the CEO. And the CEO, they control the highly intellectual people, those who have the very high IQ, like the engineer, doctor, and scientist. Is it not true? Yes, it is true. You analyze the world today. I'm talking very practical. So now you see why we have so much problem in our society, because the high intellect people, they sell their intellectual properties, those scientists, engineer, doctor, to these business management people. They buy with the money to them. And these business class people, they are being controlled by the leaders, the political leader or the trade union leader. And it goes vice versa. They control to them and they control to here also. The business class people control the leader also, and the leader control with the money to this. And these leaders are today ruling the world. Those who are dropped out student having low IQ. This is the reason that our world is, and how this leader, actually what is the quality? They have also quality. They don't have the high IQ, but what they have EQ. Means emotional, they can give very emotional talk. They mobilize the thousands of people, either in the political rally or in the trade union meeting or everywhere, and they become the leader. And they are this leader, these mafia people are the one who make the law of the nation. So, and these mafia people, or even up from this level to the lower middle class people, or the business management people, or the highly intellectual people, they all having the two faculty of the mind. That is what? The IQ and EQ. They don't have the other two. That is the moral conscience and the spiritual conscience. Understand? So why it happening that way? The mind have all these four faculty actually. But the thing is that when the flow of this mind, when we use this intellect in the psychophysical level, then it utilizes only these two. And when we use this mind, when develop this mind, make it more subtle, develop the intuition from the intellect through the moment of the psycho-spiritual and the spiritual, then the MQ and SQ develop. To understand in a very simple way, this MQ and SQ, I will give you one very short example. Suppose a boy, 16 years old boy, he went to play with his friend, and then he played very late night. He came very late night to the home. And 60 years old, his father scolded him in front of his friend. Now, how the father was able to scold? Why? What made the father to scold? It is the father IQ. He thought that, oh, the boy is going in the wrong direction. Yeah, his intellect gave this instruction that no, he must get a scolding, that he should not repeat again the same. Now the boy, what happened? The boy get disturbed. Why boy get disturbed? Because his EQ, the emotional quotient, it get disturbed, right? He emotionally get disturbed. And now he start thinking. So when he start little bit thinking, when emotionally he is very disturbed, then he thought, okay, here the simple morality say that I have right. My father, he has scolded me. I have right to take a revenge, to take action against him. Why he has scolded me in front of my friends? I'm very disappointed with this. So now he make a call to the police and say that, you see that my father has scolded me, and I'm very much disturbed now. You please come and arrest my father. And many today in the most of the Western country, or even in the third world country also, the law of the land say that yes, you cannot scold, you cannot beat to the children. You cannot take action against them. So the simple morality give him this right, that he has the right to take action against his father. But if somehow, if this boy would have been take the education, if he would have been got a proper education from very childhood, and somehow he would have been little bit developed the spiritual morality or the spiritual concept, then he would have been thinking that, well, my father is very elderly person. He is 60 years old. He had experience of the 60 years. And he has scolded. There is nothing wrong in that. After all, he is my father. And so he would have been not gone wrong against the father. Today, these things are happening in our day-to-day life. Why it is? Because that this faculty of the mind, which is the intellect, which is very much we are using in the psychic, psychophysical level. We are not trying to develop this, our intellect. We are not making our intellect to the psychic, to the psycho-spiritual, and to the spiritual. And that's why we are unable to develop this spiritual morality and spiritual concept. So here I understand that what is the mind, how the mind works. In a very practical things I'm talking. I'm not going to the very detail of the philosophy and other things. You people know very well. You all are very highly intellectual people. So now the things which develop their spiritual morality and their spiritual quotient, that is the practice of the meditation. That's what we need. So suppose if we will be always keep engaged and developing our, our utilizing our intellect, then Baba says slowly, gradually, our propensities, it become increase. From the simple mind, it becomes the intellectual mind. As it is become more and more higher intellectual mind, if the propensity is from the minimum propensity, it becomes the maximum, and it goes, it is, Baba has told almost the 50 propensities we develop. But when we try to move it from this intellect to the intuition through the psycho-spiritual and spiritual practice, then again we will be able to channelize these propensities, these 50 propensities, towards one propensity, and that propensity, we call it the propensity of the Ananda. And that propensity give the satisfaction and true direction in the life. I will share you one more story here. Once a businessman went to a very wise person. He went to a very wise, very highly developed saint. He visited to him. And the businessman told to him, you see, I'm unable to maintain my business and my family. I have hard time to run my business. Please help me. Then this wise man told to him that, well, I'm going to give you the 4 candles. And this candle will solve your purpose. The candle number 1, you have to take it, lighted it, and move towards the up direction. Move towards the up direction. where the candle will be put off, there you will get your destination. There you will get the means which will solve your all the problem, solve your all the purpose. So you have to take this candle number 1 and you have to move upward. Suppose if you move on the upward direction and then some problem comes, you get some turbulence and you have hard time to move ahead. Then in that cases, you take the help of the second candle. But with the second candle, you have to move in the right direction, in the right side of your hand. And where the candle will be put off, you can stop there, you can dig a hole, and you will find something which will solve your purpose. So, and then there is a third candle. Suppose if when you dig the hole and you could not get satisfaction, of course it will solve your problem. But if you will not satisfy with that, then you can go to lighted the third candle, and from there you move to the left direction, and where it will be put off, you will dig the hole, sit down there, dig the hole, and certainly it will be fulfill your purpose. But there you have to be very, very careful. If you will be not careful, and if you will forget my first command, which I have told to utilize the first candle and move off, and move until the candle is not put, then it will bring you disaster. It will be maybe cause of the disaster. So you have to be careful to use the third one. And this fourth candle just I am giving you. Suppose it is just I am giving you, but the fourth candle is only to use in the downward. If you are going to use the fourth candle, then you will move towards the downward. But never use the fourth candle. I'm giving you warning, never use the fourth candle. Now this businessman become very happy. Oh, I got the solution. He took immediately the first candle, he lighted the first candle and moved towards up. As he was moving towards the up, moving towards the up, always the inspiration comes from the soul. It does not come from our motor organ and sensory organ. It does not come from the objective world. It always comes from the subjective world. It is the world of the psycho-spiritual and the spiritual movement. So, lot of turbulence comes, lot of problem comes in that. So naturally he start facing that problem. And then he thought, okay, let me take the help of the second candle, because now I cannot bear anymore. It is too much. So he immediately lighted the second candle, moved towards the right direction, the right side of him. And then after moving certain distance, some few hours, the candle was put off. The first candle was not put off, but the second candle was put off. So he became very happy. Oh, it is put off. So now I can sit here and dig and I will get something. So he started digging. He digged and he found a small box full of the silver coin. He became very happy. Wow, it is going to solve my problem. Let us take it. He took it. Then he was coming back. When he was coming back, now he thought, why not I should use the third candle also? You see, I got so much. It is going to solve my purpose. Let me use the third candle also. He lighted the third candle and he moved in the left direction. Just after moving little distance in the left direction, the candle was put off. He sit down there, he started digging. Just digging, he found a big box full of the gold. He became so happy that his intellect converted into the ego. That now I'm very rich. I can do anything and everything. Instead of converting the intellect into the intuition, he developed the intellect into the ego. And you know, ego is the cause of the downfall. So now he forget that no, his destiny is in the first candle. He should take the first candle and move ahead. My master told that I have to use the first candle. And these are just the helping. These two candles I have to use if the turbulence comes. So he forget that. And other tendency of the mind, those who always think negative, talk negative, do negative, see negative, in their cases, they always do what? Which is told not to do. So what was told here not to do? It was the, oh, never light the fourth candle and never go to the down. But he thought, oh, let me try. His eyes, his intellect, it draw him so much in the psychophysical direction that he forget the first command of the master, and he start moving. Just little moving in the down, the candle was put off. He dig. After digging, he found a cave. He thought, wow, it is a big cave. I'm going to get a big treasure here. With a very emotion, he entered in the cave. When he entered in the cave, he saw an old man was breaking some stone. Now, to see the old man, he immediately claimed, hey man, you see, you do one, where is the treasure? The old man say, you are bigger fool than me. Now you come here, join with me. Those who enter in this cave, never go back. Never go back. Now we will die here. Come and break this stone. This is what the intellect play, if it is not properly handled. Now, tell me, where is this? What are these four candles actually? The first candle is dharma. You know, we have a propensities in the Muladhara Chakra, the four propensities. Our mind works through the propensities now. So, we have the four propensities in our Muladhara Chakra. So, the first candle is the candle of the dharma. We have to climb, we have to move on the path of the dharma. And to reach to the destination, yes, it takes time. That candle, it has to be, that's why it lighted very low. Then the second candle, it is the artha. It is the psychic. The psychic longing. The first is the psycho-spiritual longing. Second is the psychic longing. And then the third candle, it was what? It is the physical longing. The kama, the physical longing. So if we will be indulge in the physical longing, it is going to bring certainly disaster forever. And that is the path of the hell. So the third candle was that, sorry, I little bit here. The third candle was, the golden cave. It is encouraged. It gives the high ego. The ego is also one of the propensities. It gives the ego. That too much ego. And the fourth candle is the candle of the calm, the physical longing. So when you develop too much ego, your mind is bound to get engaged in the physical longing. Name, fame, post, prestige, money, more and more money. And we completely forget our destination towards the path of spirituality. We forget the dharma. So this is what is the mind, our work through this body. This is how our world our world affairs today. It is going on. So what now? What is the sadhana? The sadhana is to develop this the psycho-spiritual and spiritual longing. Very simple talk. And in this process of the sadhana, actually, now let me remind you the first story. In the first story, well, he gave the mind. But what is that bamboo? And what is that up and down, up and down? What is significant? The up and down. And what is that bamboo? The state bamboo. The state bamboo is nothing but, you know, our height is how much? It average 5 feet 6 inches, right? And in that, there is a Sushumna Kand, our Muladhara to the Sahasrara, our spinal cord. There is a Sushumna Kand, that Sushumna Nadi, we call it. And in that, there is a, that its flow. What it flow? What is the movement of the Kundalini? So, the path of the Dharma, it lead from there, from the Muladhara to the Sahasrara on this bamboo. So what the Lord Shiva advised to him? Engage him. Keep on moving up and down, up and down, up and down. Keep on moving up and down, keep on moving up and down. Where? On this path. The bamboo is the path of the from Muladhara. The journey start from the Muladhara to the Sahasrara. And again, it because time to time, we will get the mundane engagement, the objective adjustment, it will come down. Again, it will, we have to bring it up. Again, it will come down. So, what is that? The up and down, the movement? The movement of our breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and the breathe out. Through this, it goes, come down, goes, come down. So, the repeating the Ist mantra with the proper ideation, this is the movement of the up and down, means keep engaged this ghost 24 hours in up and down, repeating the Ist mantra on our, this breathing is the movement of the up and down, the first syllable and the second syllable. This is what is the practice of the sadhana. This is what the Lord Shiva advised to the devotee. This is what the wise man advised to his disciple, that businessman, that move on the path of the dharma and reach to your destination. So, in a very simple term, this is, yes, on the way today, what is happening in our day-to-day life now, you know, it is just like our life today is just like a moving in a plane. In the plane, the pilot is keep on announcing, you know, we have two news. One is good news, other is bad news. What is the good news? That we are moving very fast. We are moving very fast. But the bad news is that there is a big turbulence and I don't know where we are moving. I don't know where we are moving. This is our life today. We are moving very fast, but we don't know where to go. Luckily, by grace of our Baba, we are having little bit knowledge of this. Oh, where to move, what path, where to, which bamboo has to be climbed, and how to do up and down, We are given that knowledge. Let us utilize that knowledge, that practice, the practice of the sadhana. And now in this practice of the sadhana, this journey, as you know, the mind, in this physical and psychic world, the very first thing which very much is surrounding to us, it is the vibrational world. It is a vibration. It is a vibration. That the science also say the world is a mess of vibration. And so in this world of the mess of the vibration, what we have to do? We have to overcome from this vibrational world. The journey back to the home, it starts with the, even a very term. What is that term? That Sarvan. Means if I have to hear something, I will hear only the positive news. If I speak something, I will speak only the positive. If I have to see something, if I have to hear something, if I have to do something, it is only the positive. So all our 5 sensory organ and the motor organ should be engaged only in this vibrational world with the one word. The common word is the positive. If I am hearing something, positive. If I am seeing something, it must be positive. If I am touching something, must be positive. If I am tasting something, must be positive. If I am speaking something, it must be positive. If this will be, then this is the moment of this is the first step towards the practice of the meditation. And certainly this happened when we practice, of course, the Jama and Niyama. This Jama and Niyama, it is the practice of the positive, and it is the practice of from the simple morality towards the spiritual morality. And then Mana. The Mana is contemplation. The mind has this faculty, the thinking, then the methodical thinking, then the concentrated thinking. So this methodical and concentrated thinking is nothing but our Mana. When we overcome this vibrational world by dancing the kirtan, hearing the Prabhat Sangeet, when we come to it automatically, it will be connect ourselves with this Mana, the concentrated thinking, towards the concentrated thinking. And if we take away our mind from this vibrational world, automatically in very natural, which is living around, surrounding us. And then we sit in the meditation and we do Bhut Suddhi, Asan Suddhi, and the Chit Suddhi, and that. So that process, when we start up repeating our Ishta mantra, up and down, in and out, inhale and exhale, that is the Manan. And then actually that will help up to some extent. These two things will help up to some extent. It cannot bring us, because the journey from the Muladhara up to the Agya Chakra is the faculty of the mind. The mind works only up to the Agya Chakra. Mind cannot work beyond of the Agya Chakra. And there are many things, and most of the thing, and most important thing is beyond our Agya Chakra. So our effort can bring up to the Agya Chakra. Thereafter, we have to depend on the help of our master. We have to depend on the grace of the master. And then only we will do the journey. So journey from the Agya Chakra to the Sahasrara Chakra, which is the grace of the master. And that grace comes only through 2 ways. That is the Guru Puja and Nidhi Dhyasan. The Nidhi Dhyasan, the surrender, the complete surrender. The Varnagdan, that is the Guru Puja, and then when we surrender completely. That's why it is told the Sastang Pranam. Sastang Pranam means this bamboo, who is a state bamboo, has to be a state, go or fall on his feet. The Agya Chakra has to touch to his feet. A state means in a very simple manner, in a very simple mind. Then he grace. And his grace we need. If little, Baba say, if you have this much grace, your work is done. So that grace comes through the Nidhi Dhyasan. So this is Sarvan, Manan and Nidhi Dhyasan. Go beyond the vibrational world. Do the remembering the Ishta mantra and Guru mantra regularly, and surrender everything to him. This is what is the practice of the meditation. Now, this Guru is very gracious, but we have to hold his hand. When we take the oath, we hold his hand. In the process of meditation, when we learn the meditation, we hold his hand. And the master also holds the hand when we do the Guru Dakshina. Whenever we do the Guru Puja, it again and again make us, remind us, my master is holding me. My master is holding me. So this is what is the Nididhyasana. And at last, I would like to share one story here, which is very much inspired to me, that how this the master help actually, how he is gracious. A 22 years old boy, in a very early day of Anand Marga, when Baba was living in the Jamalpur, a 22 years old boy, young boy, somehow he learned the meditation, and he came to our Jagriti in Jamalpur. And then Baba, he got the opportunity to get the PC. So during the PC, Baba told him that, you see, Paul, you should not go for the marriage. Never go for the marriage. Baba just told him in that. Baba did not say more detail of that, why and how and what. Just Baba advised him that you will never go for your marriage. Anyways, that boy, the PC was over. He come out, he stayed some few days, and then he go back to his home. He completed his engineering degree. After completing the engineering degree, now in India, if the son and daughter become engineer, doctor, immediately the family start marriage. Look for the boys or girl, the bride or the bridegroom. Immediately, as soon as you finish your study, now go for that. And there, it is engaged marriage. Means that it is father, mother hand, they are right to look a boy or girl for you. So it's that the family forced him to get married, because he was a big commodity to attract the big dowry. In India, if you complete the engineering, you have lakhs of rupees donate, the dowry. So it is a big money for the family. So it is normally that. Even it's happened in my life also, and that make me to run away from the home and join in the training sector. So the boy, he surrendered what to do. That Indian family, the father, mother is very, so he surrendered to the father, mother. Yeah, he go for the marriage. After 2 months of his marriage, then again he came, he thought, let me go to the Baba and meet with the Baba in the Jamalpur. He came to the Jamalpur. And those days, generally the Baba used to meet twice, morning and evening, to the devotees. So he joined in the morning general darshan. Baba, and those days Baba used to talk, one-to-one. He used to ask everybody, hey, how are you? How is your family? How is your health? But Baba did not pay attention to this boy. Baba did not look even towards him. So first general darshan, Baba did not talk to him. In the evening general darshan also, Baba did not talk to him. Baba did not even look towards him. So he little bit start feeling that, why Baba is not even looking towards me. Again, next day, the same story. Again, the third day, it is the same story. And then now the boy was, his kautuhal, means his inner feeling was now, I'm going to talk to the Baba. Why Baba is not talking to me? Why is not looking towards me? It becomes so intense that he in the general darshan, he outburst that, Baba, why you are not looking towards me? Then Baba scolded him left and right. Baba did not say that why you get married. Baba just say, why you break my instruction? Why you break my instruction? Tell me. Nobody understand why Baba is talking. Everybody was in the mood to get feast from him because he is newly married. He should give the feast. And here the Baba is scolding him. And Baba is scolding left and right. So everybody become very furious. It was a early day of the Anand Marga. Very few people was knowing that, Baba is a God, or he has so much. Those days only 1 or 2 books was out. very little knowledge. Only the Baba was thinking that the Margi was thinking that, oh, he is a guru, he's a little bit developed guru. So the Margi feel very disturbed that newly married boy and the Baba is scolding. Oh, why? They did not understand. Then again next day the same thing happened. Again the boy came and Baba was then Baba called him in the front. And Baba was talking on that day, life and death. He was giving a short discourse on the life and death. So Baba was explaining that, you know, how the life form, how the 10 vital energies, the prana, apana, samana, udana, vyana, naga, kurmkira, devdata, dhananjaya, how it's one by one, the 5 internal vayu form the nucleus, and in the nucleus, how it's become the prana, the vital energy, it form a nucleus, and in the nucleus, how the positive microvita bring the life, give the unicellular being. So Baba was explaining that thing. And after that, when he started explaining the death, then he said that, okay, then slowly, gradually, when this 10 vital energy, the 5 internal vital energies, get disturbed in the body and goes out, because the prana, which is responsible for our breathing, breathe in and breathe out, apana, which is responsible for the removing our, the wastage of the body through the stool, urine, and the sweat. So when these things get disturbed, our breathing, our normal breathing get disturbed. Either it become very fast or less energetic, means you are not inhaling completely, not utilizing our full lungs. It means the prana become weak. So Baba was explaining those things, that when these things, then the samana cannot maintain the balance between the prana and apana. And then the prana and apana try to meet with each other. As it becomes weak, they don't perform their action. And then they mix together, and then the udana and vyana also mix with that water, then the death occurs. So Baba gave the theory, and then Baba said, okay, let us do the practical. And then Baba called him. He sit in front of the Baba, and then the Baba told him, let the apana go out from his body. Let prana go out from his body. Now the moment when Baba start telling the prana goes out from his body, now he start a kind of navel breathing, a fast movement in his navel. And when the Baba instructed that, vyana and udana go out of the body, his throat was choked and he fell down. And then Baba instructed the other wives also go out. And then Baba looked towards the gathering and say, is there anybody here, doctor? There was, among them, there was one medical practitioner. Baba told, can you check him that he has a life or not? He checked everything, his heart, his pulses, everything. And he declared that, Baba, he is clinically dead. Now everybody become panic. Everybody become, what happened? Why Baba did like this? Why Baba did like this? He just newly married person and Baba kill him just to give a demonstration. Baba kill him. So everybody become very panic. And Baba give this demo and Baba went. Baba went. Now it's everybody start murmuring, oh, he just 2 months before he has got married and now he's dead. What we will tell to his family? Who will bring his dead body? Who will do? Why Baba did like this? What kinds of demonstration it is? So everybody was with the full of the negative mind against their guru and against Anand Marga, thinking all the negative about the Baba and panic in the situation. There was in a corner, Bindeswari ji was sitting there. And when Baba was giving this demo, Bindeswari ji was in the middle, whenever Baba was telling, oh, prana, apana, go out, Bindeswariji was jumping, Baba, Baba. He was jumping and sometimes laughing and sometimes jumping, shouting. He went in a very different mood. He became different. So when the Baba, as soon as Baba left from there, now he starts shouting, Parampita Baba ki jai, Parampita Baba ki jai. Now one side everybody is against the Baba, and alone he is laughing and he is shouting, Parampita Baba ki jai. Then the people start scolding him. Hey, you don't see that what is going on here? What happened to this? He is dead. Now who will bring his dead body to his family? And who will tell that our master has killed him? Who will tell this? So, and then the Bindeswariji is in a very trance mood. He is telling, oh, who knows how to take the life? He knows how to give life also. Who knows? Who knows this? Who knows that take the life? He knows how to give the life also. Bindeswariji was dancing. Oh, Parampita Baba ki jai. It's very different situation. After some few hours, Baba again come back. And then Baba sit down. And then Baba touch with his toes to his body. And then Baba one by one start giving instruction. Let the Pranvayu come back. Let the Apanvayu come back. Let the Samanvayu come back. Let the Udanvayu come back. Let the Myanvayu come back. So like that, one by. And then his body, there was some movement in his toes, in his finger. And then but still he was lying down there. And then and Bindeswariji was in the full trance. He was, he was in a different, completely. So then after some few minutes, he opened his eyes. He cannot speak, but he appeared that he has become very weak. He cannot speak out. Very weak. Then Baba told him, okay, you should do massage to his hand and feet. And massage nicely 2-3 hours and give him hot milk to drink. It will take some time and he will be perfect. This is what, and then little bit but still the people pain, the agony and the anger was still not subside. They were all murmuring among themselves, why he did like this? If he has to give the demonstration, he would have been given on the dead body. But why he chooses such a young boy? It's old. He would have been used an old person to give this demonstration. Anyhow, somehow that the scenario become little bit, but still the people mind was little bit panic and all this. Then after that, the Baba and the PA went to the Baba and say that Baba, the people are very disappointed that why the demo was given on this boy. Why not Baba choose some elderly person? There was some elderly person also sitting, 60 years old person was sitting there. Why Baba did not use the Bindeswariji or some other person? Why Baba gave it? Then Baba say, this is the problem with the intellect and the human mind today and the human body today, because they accept, they see, and they observe only what is happening in front of their eyes. What they hear, what they speak, what they think, what they see, only that much. They are very limited in this objective world. They don't know what is the past. They don't know what is the future. I had told this boy long back, 2.5 months before I told him, don't go for the marriage. Why he go for the marriage? His karma, in his life, his life is very short, very short. He has to die after 2.5 months. That's why I told for the marriage. You will destroy the life of that girl also. Because in India, if the husband die, the girl become widow. She cannot get married another. So he will spoil that. And I told him that don't go for the marriage. Still he go for the marriage. So now, because of him, I have to take this action. And I have given him now a new life. You see, this is what is our master. So whenever the trouble comes, whenever when we move, we know very well, the Baba very clearly, the mind grow because of the physical class, psychic class, and the attraction of the great. Today, the general human psychology, general human mind is not growing because that first we have three problems with the today modern civilized world. One is full of the dogmas, the dogma of the hell and heaven, the dogma of the doomsday. That is the first very bad belief or the faith that the whole world is suffering through. Second, it is the that the people don't, a majority of the people, and particularly the young age, and particularly those scientists who score the 90 to 100%, they don't believe in the existence of the God. They did not believe in the existence of the soul. They believe what is they invent or they see in their laboratory. So that is the second, that non-acceptance of the existence of the soul and the cosmic consciousness. That is the second biggest problem of the world today. And the third, it is that the people are very much afraid. The people are very much afraid to, if somebody learn the meditation even and start the practicing meditation, as they are according to their samskara, your life become fast, your life become, either you will be enjoy a very good things or you will enjoy bad and bad and bad. So this happened to our life, that, and we are our education system. So all these things, it is hindrance to our progress of the society. So today we are in the hand of the great master. By his grace, already we have got this path on the spirituality. Let us use this. So in a very short, this is our sadhana, and this is our mind. You see, one more example here I'll tell, and then I will finish. That who is the father of the atom bomb? Can you tell me, anybody? Who is the father of the atom bomb? You can Google it. Robert Oppenheimer, something is his name is. He born in 1904. He is the father of the atom bomb. And when he was studying, he studied the Bhagavad Gita fully. He studied the Bhagavad Gita fully. When he was asked, when the first atom bomb was invented, it was a group of the scientists, and he was the head of that group, and he has also the Nobel Prize, and he was a very high IQ person, a scholar, a great intellectual. So, and when he was studying, during the study, they had to study some few units of the philosophy, and he chose the philosophy, the Bhagavad Gita. So he has fully studied the Bhagavad Gita. How I am telling you, the moment when the first atom bomb was tested in the New Mexico in the morning, 5:30 or 6 o'clock, something like that. And when the people was very jubilant, we have got a great things. And when he was asked, what is this? His very first thing he spoke at the time is a sloka from the Bhagavad Gita. Very first, you can Google it. I'm telling from the science, from the truth, that he quoted a sloka from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 11, and the sloka number 16. He quoted the complete Sanskrit sloka. And he said that I got this idea of the atom bomb from the Bhagavad Gita. I got the idea of the atom bomb from the Bhagavad Gita. When the Arjuna was not ready to fight with this, and then the Krishna was trying to convince, he was not getting convinced. At the last, the Krishna showed him his the big existence. That this is what I am. Do you think you are going to fight? You see, everything is already dead within me. You see the full of the fire here. So that make him that to design the atom bomb. That was from there he got the idea of the atom bomb, that we can make something which can be carrying the energy of in that the Krishna has quoted that he said, I will just give you the translation. If the radiation of the thousands of sun were to burst at once in the sky, that will be the splendor of the mighty one. This is what the meaning of that sloka. So he spoke that, and then everybody was very. When the second and the third atom bomb was put on the Hiroshima and Nagasaki, then he became little disappointed. But he became little disappointed, and he claimed, now I am become death, the destroyer of the world. He claimed. But still he did not accept the existence of the soul. He never accepted that existence. The same Bhagavad Gita, he read the complete Bhagavad Gita, got the score of the above 90% with the Bhagavad Gita. He got inspiration from the Bhagavad Gita that yes, we can destroy the world. But poor guy, he did not pay attention on the chapter number 12, where the Krishna has explained a lot about how the Atma work. The Arjuna, he understood both. He developed the intellect, he developed the intuition. He did not choose the path of coward. He fight. And at the same time, he surrendered also. He accepted the existence of the soul, and he reached to his destination, what is the goal of the human being. And this scientist, this poor guy who is holding the high Nobel Prize, and become the destroyer of this world. If he would have been little talk on that day, that in the Bhagavad Gita, it is not only there is that the All Might possesses this power. That All Might is nothing but beyond of this human intellect. There is something which is the soul and which is everything. I think today the paradigm of the science would have been something different. Instead of making so many this atom bomb today, you could see, if for half minute, if those country who is possessing the atom bomb, if the leader of that, as the leaders are mafia, become mad for the half minute, the world will be finished. So this is what we all have in the different degree of the intellect. Let us develop the intuition. Let us practice our meditation and realize our goal of life. Thank you very much. Namaskar.